Hey guys, Stavros here from RPM Auto Reviews. I'm at the Canadian Auto Show in Toronto.
We have the Infiniti Q60S. Really, I mean, this is just a two-door coupe sports car. Basically, it's a luxury sports car. It's very nice lines, nice curvatures. The swooping design says it's got a zero lift gravity kind of thing going on. So it's supposed to, I guess that means it's very super aerodynamic. It's got dual exhaust, really cool pipes down there. It's got a little bit of a, doesn't really come up too much, but it's got this little winning extension there. Those look like 20-inch rims. I believe they don't say Bembro on them. They look like Bembro brakes, but they say Infiniti on them, so they might have their own brakes on it. This model says it has a 3-liter V6 twin turbo pumping out 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Now that's a lot of power this vehicle has, and it actually is claiming that even with all that power, the fuel economy is 12.9 and it's sitting around 9.5 on the highway. That's actually pretty good for that kind of power. Thumbs up for refined engineering on the engine and the fuel economy. Let's have a look inside. So we have here a soft touch material. Soft touch here as well. Soft touch here. The stitching here. A little bit of a metal accenting there with a fake carbon fiber thing going on there. The handle here's got a little bit of a pass-through for where you want to grab it. Cubby down here. Use your controls with memory seat. The seating has a two-way lumbar support, and here's the usual one. Usual settings, and I'm not sure what that is. I don't see anything moving. I'll see if I can find out. It might be the bolstering there. The seats are gorgeous though. Hey, look at that. Wow, love that. Let's have a seat inside. The seats, it was a sporty car. It was not very low to get into it. Didn't like really have to like fall down. I think my Kia Stinger, I actually fall a little bit lower when I sit in it. So let's check out the cubby space. It's small here, but you got a couple USBs and a 12-volt. Little spot back here for change. More of that carbon fiber design. A lot of the piano black shiny stuff here. I don't know why car dealers do that or manufacturers do that. Got a couple holders here. They're on the small side. Drive mode select buttons here, and some of the mapping and screen stuff, and it's down here. Toggle switch. Typical gear shifter with the park is part of the shifter, normal way. Got a small little cubby there for some change, and 12 volts you can see there. We have hard buttons and turning on for the radio. Audio menu and climate options here, but it looks like you got to go up to the screen. Well, I guess the car's on us, so maybe that doesn't work. Corrections. Let's try to go back. Here we go back. Beep. So a lot of settings here. This is more of your navigations up here, and it seems just as a smaller screen down here. It's got a two-stage screen thing going on. hard buttons for the climate control here on both sides, so I like that. Heated seat buttons here. I don't see something for the cooled seats here. We got more of the hard but soft feeling stuff here. We got Bose speaker there and a speaker down there, so at least 2 speakers up front here. It's got a smaller sunroof. It's got soft touch here, harder over here, but if you're driving, I guess. Okay, so if you're leaning here a little bit, then your knee's kind of going like that, just touching the soft spot. I mean, it's not that soft, but it's got soft materials onto something else there, so that's at least something better than being completely hard. Steering wheel, I'm assuming it's leather for this level of car. It feels a little bit on the, it's not a soft feeling leather, but it should be leather. Usual buttons here. It's got really large paddle shifters. Got analog display for the tachometer, speedometer, and the fuel and the oil temperature, and a tall digital screen in the middle for the other information. The usual buttons up here for the home link, sunglass holder, sunroof, buttons, and an SOS for call for help with that system. The steering wheel is power for all 4 directions. Now it's got this bumpy thing here like the Camaro does, so I don't like this. It's kind of like, as I'm sitting here, this just gazes the top of the hood. So this is not really sticking up higher than the hood, but for my seating position, it's just level with it. Headroom is not very high. It is a 2-door coupe sports car, so I mean, I'm not expecting a lot of headroom, but the problem is I just put the seat all the way down, and I'm 5'6", and I can put my hand above my head, my whole hand right above my head, but not much more. That's not a lot for the front seat. So somebody that was 6'4" here can probably drive this. It'll be very tight. Taller than that, no. Overall, the design, what do you guys think? I mean, it's kind of pretty. I don't mind this I never mind the 2-screen thing. I think this is overkill here, you know. Maybe down here, but if it faded away to something more neutral up here, I think it might have been nicer. It's shiny, so that might have some glare on it in the sun. The seating is soft and very comfortable and gorgeous. Thumbs up on the seating. It really hugs you nice. It's got lots of bolstering, and cushioning, so it's very nice, gorgeous. I love that. Now let's see what it's like to climb back here. It is a coupe. There's no seats. So, once you fall back in here, this here looks very long, longer than most seats are, and 5'6" is just kind of reaches me here. Good. Not much room under there, but most cars of this compact size would not have. Headroom again. Headroom, as you can see. My head is back where the glass is, similar to some other cars. So there's only a little bit space here. So definitely it's for kids and for your briefcase, not for passengers really. Nice, and it is comfortable back there. Definitely for a short trip. And from my experience of sitting in a similar vehicle, definitely if you go over a bump, you're probably going to bump your head back there. If you're my height, or of course taller, it's even worse. But it is a nice whoopee design. It's not designed really for people to go on a long road trip, right? So that's not really an issue for people, or I'm buying it for a family car with small kids maybe, but not with large kids. But definitely just for your own personal car, it's gorgeous. Hopefully I can get out and test drive one of these really soon and get some feedback on it for driving dynamics. I'm assuming from the specs of the size of the wheels and the power this has, this thing's probably going to handle really sweet, and I'm sure it's going to be a super fun to drive vehicle. Overall, I think it's a beautiful interior. A little iffy about some of the way they designed the console thing, but overall it's beautiful. So power and fuel economy, I mentioned them, but I'll post them here as well. All right, the trunk space is not very large, as we'd expect for a car like this. It has a little room for some gadgets there. You can see the shit cutouts for, I guess, the it's just okay, yeah. No spare tire, but they don't give spare tires anymore. There's a latch over here which looks like it's for the rear seat can fold down, so you can put things through. So that helps out if there's two of you going on a trip and you want something longer to put in there, you can do that.
Why is it so good?
I can get this is
All right, guys, that's the Infiniti Q60S. Definitely a sweet ride. Hope I can get in one very soon. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel as I grow and grow with me. Thanks again.